Hey Trekkies, what's up? Dan here again. On Sunday, the last day of the Shore Leave 38 convention here in Hunt Valley, had a really great weekend here. As someone who's really into the Star Trek novels, it was really thrilling to be able to meet all of the authors that were here this weekend, including legends like Peter David, and we've got David Mack, Dayton Ward, Greg Cox, Christopher L. Bennett, Jeff Lang was here. So many authors that I was able to meet. Really exciting. And of course, I'm also a huge science fiction and Star Trek fan, so I got to do all the fan type stuff as well. So of course, signed photographs with the stars who are here: Anthony Montgomery, Barbara Boucher from the original series, and of course, Karen Gillan, Amy Pond from Doctor Who, and Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. And typically dorky looking photo ops. That one's not too bad. This one, I look like a total dork, but I got to meet Karen Gillan, so that was pretty thrilling. I'm kind of a recent convert to Doctor Who, so I'm not totally caught up with the series yet, so no spoilers, as Riversong would say. I've recently just watched The Angels Take Manhattan, so it was a really perfect time to be able to meet Karen, and we talked a little bit about that, about her, what happens with her in that episode. If any of you haven't watched Doctor Who and intend to, I won't spoil that. But got a whole bunch of excellent stuff. Of course, the brand new 2017 Ships of the Line calendar. I collect this calendar every year. You probably see the current year calendar in the background of the Weekend Trek videos that I do usually. Another really great grab here was the Star Trek Vulcan travel guide, the Hidden Universe travel guide from Dayton Ward. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to read this and do a review. And of course, because got to meet the author, got it signed and all that good stuff. And another book that's not even out yet and won't be out officially for another couple weeks or a week and a half or so. The next Legacies novel, Best Defense by David Mack. So I'm really excited to be able to crack this one open and give it a read. At the convention this year, I was able to catch up with authors Paula M. Block and Terry J. Erdman, authors of numerous nonfiction Star Trek books, but recently a couple of ebook novellas, fiction this time, Lust's Latinum, Lost and Found, and their most recent one, Rules of Accusation, which I actually got the chance to sit down and record an interview with them about. And we'll be doing a Literary Treks podcast episode about that book coming up soon here, so look for that. I'll try and get that interview included in that episode. Meanwhile, this week's episode of Literary Treks has to do with Greg Cox's first book in the Legacies trilogy, Captain to Captain. I'll post a link to that in the description below. We didn't get a chance to interview Greg for this book, but Matthew Rushing, Bruce Gibson, and I had a really great discussion about it, so we're happy to be able to share that with you. This last day kind of took it a little bit easy. In the afternoon, I actually went and saw the new Ghostbusters movie, which I actually really enjoyed for the most part. When I was a kid, Ghostbusters was what Star Trek is to me now. I was absolutely nuts for Ghostbusters. I had all the action figures. I watched the animated series, The Real Ghostbusters. Loved that show and those movies. So, as a lifelong fan, they made a lot of choices in the movie that I really liked, and a few choices that, I was a little lukewarm on. I actually want to see it again, but I really enjoyed it for the most part. If you haven't seen it, go out, judge for yourself. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. One of the things they do at Shore Leave every year is they have a bar area where they do karaoke, and I'm not usually a big fan of karaoke, but there was a young woman there and her friend who did an amazing performance, and I managed to get a little bit of it on recorded for you, so I'll close out the video with that. I'll see you again soon. A lot of big stuff coming up this week, of course. Star Trek Beyond is coming out. We'll be doing videos about that. We've got San Diego Comic-Con. Going to be a ton of Star Trek news coming out of that, I'm sure. So, yeah, busy times for the channel, busy times for Star Trek in general. Look forward to covering all of that for you. So, take care. Have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.
Excellent.